Yo, 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 what's going on at the fight world? This your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on two future Hall of Famers in this fight game. We have Terence T-Boy Crawford, the three-division world champion, the former undisputed world champion, the current WBO welterweight world champion. Then we have Errol, the True Spence Jr., the king of the welterweight division, WBC, the IBF, and the Super WBA unified world champion. And this one here is on EJ explaining what's going down, when him and Terence Bud Crawford and negotiations and things of that nature. Y'all listen to what EJ had to say, and I'll be back with the great assessment, family.
I don't know, but you know, me and Crawford are definitely in the talks. We've been talking, so hopefully it can be me and him.
This we're gonna start right into our negotiations going better than what they were before.
Yeah, definitely. Me and Crawford, when we was talking directly, we were probably on the phone for probably 40 minutes, 30 minutes. You know, we probably spent probably 15 minutes talking about, negotiation parts and stuff like that. We just talk about, getting a feel for each other and, basically talking about our families and, current situations we had going on and stuff like that. And then we start talking about, boxing and us fighting and negotiations and things like that. But it went well and our teams are still negotiating. We still having, talks. So it's going very well.
So I can see, man, that's Errol Spence. He did an interview with his girl, and they talked about a lot of things. But, that stood out to me. Errol Spence talked about him and Terence Bud Crawford, how they talked on the phone, how they talked about family first, and then they got into negotiations and things of that nature, and they team still negotiating and things is going well. So these are good signs, man. These are good signs, and it shows that this man right here, Terence Crawford, he wants to fight. He understands that, this is his big opportunity at greatness, his big money fight, and that he got to take advantage of it. He got to take advantage of it along with Errol Spence. So the good thing is Terence Crawford is on the same page, as Errol the True Spence Jr., and, things are looking up for us for this big-time fight, especially after what Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia just did. So listen to Errol Spence, man. Sound like he's cool, calm, and collective. He's chill. If you look at the body work, it look like he's in damn good shape. Like I say, once again, shouts out to his girl, man. Y'all go check out her page. I'm going to put the link in the description. Show her some love. Earl look like he's working his ass off, and he's getting ready. He explained a lot of things, and, his mind is right. His mind is right. So Errol Spence want nothing but the big fights, man. He want nothing but the big fights. He want to please the fans. He want to please himself. And, he want to make good money while doing it. So I don't blame him at all. And I respect him to the utmost. And that's why I told people they need to give Errol Spence more credit because he's doing everything that he has to do to make this big fight happen with Terence T-Boy Crawford. You understand what I'm saying? He would have been at the ring for over a year and some change now once the fight get made. And he ain't complaining about it. Everybody else complaining about this, they complaining about that. Errol Spence ain't complaining about nothing, bro. All he's trying to do is give us the big-time fights. Give us the big-time fights. And the man get criticized for that? The man gets stumped on and ran over for that? Come on, man. Are y'all fight fans or what? What are y'all? So when we looking at EJ and him saying him and Terence Bud Crawford, they was on the phone, man, giving us the 411, not giving us everything, but just enough so we can, understand that good things are happening behind the scenes. They're not just bullshit or just sitting out blowing smoke up each other's ass. They're actually negotiating, trying to make the biggest fight in boxing happen once again, bro. Once again. And like I say, Errol Spence deserves all the credit for doing what he got to do. And shouts out to Terence Bud Crawford. He deserves credit for doing what he got to do because both of them are going to have to make sacrifices this time. And, Terence Crawford understand that he got to be more, negotiable, right? And be more understanding on the situation and not blow the deal because he wants something that's haven't been given to any other fighter, but because you want to make things more difficult, you want to ask for certain things. So I think he understands the situation now, and I feel like this fight will take place around July. You know what I'm saying? It will take place around July because they still negotiate things, trying to work out things, getting the deal together. Terence Boyd Crawford is not with nobody, so he don't have a promoter, things of that nature. So we don't have to worry about TV networks or nothing like that. He's a free agent, right? And let's get this money and let's get this fight, bro. Let's get this money and let's get this fight. You feel me? Al Heyman, I'm quite sure he gonna do everything he gotta do to make this thing come to fruition. You understand? He don't want to slip out his hands again because it never did slip out his hands in the first place. Terence Boyd Crawford just chose a different direction. But he want to get this thing signed, sealed, and delivered for Errol the True Spence Jr. You know what I'm saying? And get something big going on, for the PBC once again. Because that's how Al Heyman getting down. I already put on Tank and Ryan Garcia, the biggest pay-per-view of the year. Now you got Terence Crawford and Errol Spence, or Errol Spence and Terence Crawford coming behind that. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's going down. It's going down. You feel me? Like I say, give respect where respect is due. This is going to be one that we all going to enjoy. You feel me? And it's going to be great for boxing. And I mean it's going to be great for boxing. We get Errol the True Spence Jr. versus Terence Boyd Crawford. I mean, we can't have a better 2023. Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Lomachenko. We just had Canelo, John Ryder. It looked like we'll get Canelo again in September. Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. David Benavidez, Caden Plant. Look like we get David Benavidez, Morrell. Look like we can get Jamal Cholo versus a big name. 2023 is on fire, man, and we're going to enjoy it, bro. But what I like most about Errol Spence and Terence Boyd Crawford conversation is they doing it behind closed doors. They being respectful to one another. You know what I'm saying? They always liked each other. Even though us, the fans, go back and forth on some crazy tips, Errol Spence and Terence Crawford always had that mutual respect for one another, to where Errol Spence always looked at Bud as a dog, as an animal, right? And the same thing with Terence Crawford. He looked at Errol Spence as a dog and an animal. You feel me? Regardless of what trainers or fans or anybody else had to say, they know what they possess is inside that square circle. You know what I mean? And they know what it's going to be once that contract gets signed. You feel me? We ain't got to be the best of buddies, but we can respect one another. We can respect one another because we know what we going to do once we get in that ring and that bell go ding ding. It's hell to the captain. I'm going to try to fuck you up like you going to try to fuck me up. But until then, good luck to you. I wish you nothing but the best. But let's get this fight done. And that's exactly what they doing, bro. They sitting down. They talking with common sense. They keeping it out the media face, out the public eye, so nobody can't fuck up nothing. And they gonna give us the biggest fight in boxing. You know what I mean? The biggest fight in boxing, competitor-wise, undisputed at 147 pounds. Yes, it is Terence Crawford and Errol the True Spence Jr. Errol the True Spence Jr. and Terence Boyd Crawford, however you want to put it. We know EJ is the A side, so we got to say his name first. Sorry if y'all don't like it. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, this is what I want, man. I want this fight to happen so we can start talking about who gonna win the fight instead of what we got to do to make the fight. And they doing what they got to do to make the fight. It's going to be on us to do our parts as well. Meaning, buy the damn fight, don't steal it, give these men what they deserve. Everybody out there that keep talking about, well, he deserved this, he deserved that. Well, make sure you buy the fight and show some love. At the end of the day, man. Buy the fight and show some love. Because this fight, like I say, is the biggest fight in boxing. We need to show them that it's the biggest fight in boxing and that we do reward, our champions once they step up to the plate and face one another in their primes, giving us good entertainment and a fucking show. Because this is going to be a show. And just like everybody came out for Tank and Ryan, everybody most definitely going to come out for Terence Boyd Crawford and Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going to come out. You thought that thing was packed, this thing will be packed as well. You feel me? And I can't wait, bro. So shouts out to EJ, man, for, sharing that little information with us, letting us know that, look, we in negotiations, things is going well. Y'all be a little bit more patient. It's going to be worth it at the end of the day. Give y'all the fight that y'all want, the fight that y'all deserve, and the fight that boxing need still, to keep boxing on top. So at the end of the day, y'all, we see what we getting, man. Show some love to these dudes. All this hating going on, stop it, bro. On both sides, stop it at the end of the day. Can't wait to see this fight. Might just be in attendance, but definitely gonna be one for the ages and one for us to remember. You're gonna be able to tell your grandkids about Errol the True Spence Jr. versus Terence Boyd Crawford. And yes, I do got EJ being victorious. Don't get it twisted. Big fan of Terence Boyd Crawford, but Errol is my guy, and I got him winning. Can't wait for them to sign this thing, so we can get it on straight like that.